Okay. I had to have a little bit of fun, you guys. Welcome in. Good Tuesday evening to all of you. Uh, Welcome to anybody who is not expecting a jam show. That's as much jamming as I usually do. Uh, but I didn't want to I didn't want to spare you guys any expense, so there's your jam session. Good evening to you all. I see Rita has joined the chat. Thank you for being here super early. Welcome in, Judy. There's Mona. I can't swallow today either. Welcome in, Joyce. Glad you're here, Katie. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to put the retreat link up so you guys can go click and register for the Zoom retreat. So if you have not already registered for the Zoom retreat, go register if you want to be there. February 22nd and 23rd. It is this weekend. It will open up Saturday morning. I will give you guys more information in the email coming out Friday. Thank you, Katie. She says y'all hit that thumbs up like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, Jacqueline. Glad you're here. So, yeah, it's a Tuesday, guys. It is Tuesday night. Are you excited that it's Tuesday night? Mona says she is lurking. Well, you will not want to be just lurking all night. I have something in store for you guys. So don't just lurk, okay? Don't just lurk. You know what? We're going to do that later. We're going to do that one later. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Great. TV should be fun and interesting. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we've got some fun stuff going on tonight. If you guys can see what's on the wall, that is another Free to Good Home project that I came home with. And that is all of the pieces that were in the box or in the bag. Rita says, okay, not lurking. You're funny. I love it. So that is all the pieces that were in the bag. So I think I'm going to turn that into a table runner. I do not have any more of any of those fabrics. Welcome in, Susan. She says she's at her brother's and not staying on as she's on her phone. No worries, Susan. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. So I think that's going to turn into a table runner. We're probably going to pull that down tonight. You guys are going to get to see me up and about because we are going to put something else up on the wall just to play with some layouts. I have a lot of Free to Good Homes leftovers. So it is what it is, right? I wanted to get some of my boxes emptied. So what's in this box is that project was in here. The project that I'm going to pull out and put on the wall in a minute is in there. I've got more scraps for the project I'm about to put on the wall. And then we're probably going to pull these diamond pieces out too. These are not batiks, but the project that's on the wall has some batiks in it. And the project that we're going to be putting on the wall has a lot of batiks in it. These were cut on the AccuQuilt. I recognize the shape of the template design. So this orange one at the bottom is one piece of fabric. It's not two. It just fades. So we're going to play with that a little bit tonight, see what we come up with. And I also have a stack. And I'm thinking that they ended up in this stack because maybe they were extras or something. But I have a whole bunch of triangles. And they have notches on two sides, but not one on the third side. So I don't know what they were supposed to be. And I don't think that just putting a whole bunch of the same type of fabric together is going to work well. So we may experiment a little bit and see what we can come up with. And I've got another project you guys are going to help me with tonight. You didn't know you were coming to help, right? You did not know you were coming to help. You're coming to help. Okay. So first things first, I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, hang on. Uh, okay. Let me make sure it's not something I gotta do anything with right now. I've been kind of looking forward to it. So I don't have it. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. Oh, it's not far. So one of the things that one of my groups that I participate in is doing is we are doing a friendship block swap. And there's 19 of us participating. And we all have to make 19 blocks. So if you want a 20, 4x5 layout, you're going to have to make an extra block. But, maybe I put a center block in there. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But what our guild decided, or what our group decided, was that we were going to, everybody does their own block. So I get to choose any block that I want to do. I make it a 12-inch block, 12-inch finish. Welcome in, William. Glad you are here. I love the cowboy hat. Gotta have the cowboy hat, and I love it. Love it. Gotta have some caffeine too, guys. I'm fighting fibro flu, so we're medicating with the non-medicated stuff. So it's great news. All right. So what our guild decided to do is our dues that we paid into the guild paid for us to get fabric. So everybody got 2 yards of fabric. So I have 2 yards, and this is not a true white. It is that white grunge kind of material. If you guys have frequented Hobby Lobby, it is one of the ones that you can get at Hobby Lobby. Let me see. Here's a little bit of the label on it. I'm cutting in and out. You may have to leave and come back in. YouTube's been doing that. I'm also on a fiber connection, and they haven't finished swapping everything over. So it is possible that I'm cutting in and out due to my internet connection. So I do apologize. There's not much I can do to help right now. I am doing everything that they will let me do. And that is no joke. All right, so let's see. This one says it's printed for Hobby Lobby fabrics. Linen texture. Linen texture, 100% cotton fabrics, printed for Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby stores, made in Korea. So welcome in, it's Kennedy. She says hello, Tammy, and everyone. Joyce, cutting in and out. You may have to leave and come back in. I don't know if it's YouTube or if it's my fiber connection. I will almost guarantee you it is my fiber connection, but if I swap back over, we'll have to completely restart the whole live. They have not solved any problems yet for us. They have not solved anything for us. So all right. So this is our background that we are doing. Everybody has this fabric, okay? So we get to choose our own block, and it has to be a 12-inch finished block. So you're making a 12.5, and when it's sewn into your finished quilt, it's going to be a 12-inch finish. So I figured I would let you guys help me pick. Does that sound like a good plan? Do you guys want to help me pick my block? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Joyce says she went out and, that I'm doing okay now. Yeah. That's been the case the whole time the swap has been going on, and I'm dealing with this for another month. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I have asked and pleaded, and they are giving us no more information than I have given you guys. that is all the information I have. All right. So the first one, let's see which one. Okay. So the first one, welcome in, Pam. Glad you are here. All right. So my first love is curved piecing. I do love curved piecing. Right, Rita, she says technology is like that. Update to fix issues, create 5 million more. Yes, absolutely. I was having problems with my cameras and then problems with my microphone. Now I'm continuing to have internet problems, and everybody that would be responsible for any of it is just throwing up their hands. Okay, so the first block, I will have to put a border on. It is only 8 inches finished. So these have to be 12-inch finished. So Jacqueline says that I'm breaking up. Couldn't hear all of that. You may have to go out and come back in. Like leave the video. Like maybe click on your YouTube home or your YouTube subscriptions and then come back in. That's seeming to be the best fix we have right now. I am so sorry. I wish there was something that I could do differently, but they won't let me. They won't let me do anything. Because I don't know. Yeah, if anything that I do to change what internet connection I'm connected to is going to lose the live. So I don't have a choice. I'm kind of stuck for the moment, unless my internet completely dies, and then I'd have to do it anyway. So next live, I will be back on my other internet, and then I will be doing some more troubleshooting to see what we can do to fix it. Okay, so the first one, I'm going to have to add a 4-inch border all the way around it, but it is curved piecing. So it is actual curved piecing. I may be the only one that's doing a curved piecing block. So we're going to see what you guys think. So the first one is right up here. Let me move myself over just a bit. No, I can't do it just yet. So that is the first block. So this is Winding Ways. That's what this block is. It is finished at 8 inches. Okay, Debbie did the same thing. She said out and in and okay now. Yeah, I think that's what everybody's going to have to do if I'm skipping or cutting in and out. I think that's the only thing we have an option to do tonight. I am so sorry, guys. I really am. Okay, so Winding Ways is block option 1. So if you guys like that one, that is one option, but I'm going to have to put a border all the way around. So it currently finishes at 8 inches. So in order to make it a 12-inch block, I'm going to have to put a 2-inch border all the way around the outside edge of the block. Now I could do the block and then put this as my border, or I could do this as the background and then what you're seeing in cream up in the block up here would be a different color. So I can do any color I want. I just have to do the same block 19 times. All right, so Winding Ways is option number 1. And let me see. All right, option number 2 is Indiana Puzzle. So that is the new one right here. Indiana Puzzle, it goes by a lot of different names. It's very similar to Snail's Trail, but that would give a curved look to the block, even without curved piecing. And I can make that to whatever size. And I apologize, the block is not completely square in the picture. I took a picture and sent it. Rita says that she just says, okay, internet, stop that. Or, okay, Tammy's internet, stop that. Fixes it. I'm not going to have that look. I already know that. Oh, you know what? Okay, now you guys can see Indiana Puzzle. So Indiana Puzzle very much looks like a Snail's Trail block. It is very similar. It is not the exact same block because I think Snail's Trail has one more row to it or one more level to it. But it's close. It's really close. Yeah, Judy, I know. It's my bad. She says, I don't see another picture. No, not yet. And as Kennedy says, I think you should do purple, right? you know, if I do purple, then, you know, I would get rid of all of my purple fabric. So we'll see what I do. We'll see what I do. Yep, there it is, right? All right. So first option, oh, there we go. First option is Winding Ways. That is an AccuQuilt die. I'm going to have to add a 2-inch border all the way around, but it is true curved piecing. Indiana Puzzle is option number 2. I got 2 more options, guys. 2 more options. All right, let's see which one is next. And that is... Judy says, I'm so glad that it is there now. Thought I was having a relapse. Nope, nope, it's me. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. All right, so the next one up is Home Circle. So Home Circle is all... the 4 outer sections of those is square and a square. And then it's basically sashing that makes it look like it's a circle. So it isn't actual curved piecing, but it gives the effect of curved piecing. So I could put that as my block instead. Welcome in, Chloe. Glad you are here. And if you have problems with me cutting in and out, guys, you may have to leave and come back, so I apologize. Welcome in, Katie Crafts. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. So for those that are just now joining in, because normally I don't start until 6:15. Like I don't start the heavy stuff until 6:15. So what we are doing is you guys are going to help me. You guys get to choose which block I do for my guild block swap. So we're doing a friendship swap. This is going to be my background. It's a white linen print from Hobby Lobby. And so far where we're at, before I add the last one, the first one is Winding Ways. It is true curved piecing. It is an AccuQuilt die. It comes in at 8 inches. So I'm going to have to add a 2-inch border all the way around the block to make it into a 12-inch finished block. As long as I can use different colors, even though doing the same block would be okay. Yeah, see, I don't care if I'm using all the same or all different. That won't matter to me. But I can definitely use scraps. So I could dig in my scrap bin and cut some of these from scraps and save myself a lot of headache. So, you know, we have the option to do it however we choose. But all 19 of my blocks, if I choose Winding Ways, I have to do... there we go. Okay. This one up here. If I choose... This is such an odd angle for me, guys. If I choose Winding Ways, it's an 8-inch block, so I have to add borders. But it is an AccuQuilt die that I own, so I could go ahead and do that one. Indiana Puzzle down here is all going to be rotary cut, but it gives an illusion of a curved seam. And then we have Home Circle is up here. Home Circle is square and a square, and the rest of it looks like sashing. All right, and then the last one, there's a better picture of it. The last one down here, this brightly colored one is Blazing Star. Mona says, sound in and out. Yeah, you may have to go out and come back in. We're having a lot of issues with that tonight. It is my system. It is not you. I promise. Chloe says 19 blocks is a bunch of blocks. It is. I have until September, so I do have time to do them. So Blazing Star, the one that you're looking at with the green and pink and blue and purple in it, my background would be this white, so it would not be the black. And in that picture, there's also borders in that, with the cornerstones. So the cornerstones are not included. Okay, so everybody so far is loving the star idea. Okay. So we've got yes, 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 star. It's Kennedy says number 4. Joyce says yes, the star. Welcome in, Ollie. So yeah, so you, all right, let's get a consensus. So you guys have the options. I want a final answer. All right, so we have Winding Ways. Winding Ways up here in the corner. Oh, Judy says option 4 as well. I want 4, and Mike Wilt says it's Kennedy. Indiana Puzzle is down here. Home Circle is up top. And the star down here. The bottom left, it looks like My Kind of Square. Bottom left is, I think you guys are seeing it the same direction I am. So you're talking about the star, the pink, green, blue, and purple star. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 votes so far for Blazing Star. So no votes for any other block so far. Chloe likes 1. Chloe likes Winding Ways. Okay. All right, so we got 4 votes for number 4 and 1 vote for number 1 so far. And the nice thing is, second choice would be number 2. Okay, so Indiana Puzzle is the next one. Okay, gotcha. I'll just call mine Alabama, says it's Kennedy. You're so funny. You're so funny. So, all right, so Blazing Star it is, I think. If everybody's in agreement, I think the overwhelming majority of votes so far have been for number 4. You know what? All right, we got 27 people in the chat. So we got 5 votes in so far for the first option that everybody chooses. I can't talk, guys. I just can't talk. It's my internet. My internet's affecting me. My internet is telling me I can't talk. That's all it is. All right. So it sounds like, from what everybody is saying so far, nope, Blazing Star is winning. All right. No other votes? No other votes? Chat's so quiet. I'm 30 seconds ahead. I gotta get used to this delay. I've been on here more than a year and I'm still... we are choosing which block that you guys like out of these. Teresa also picks the star. Okay, that's 5 votes. That's the overwhelming majority. And Katie was picking this one right here, Winding Way. So Katie and Chloe have picked number 1. And Blazing Star has 5 votes so far. Let's see. Oh, wow. I thought that looked familiar. I just went and looked at my templates for paper piecing. I have that template. Awesome. Debbie says 4 as well. Okay. So we're at 6. We're at 6 votes for number 4. So I think this one has won. So we are going to take away Home Circle. Nobody voted for that one at all. Indiana Puzzle was the backup option. So that one is going away. I will still end up doing Winding Ways again, so don't panic if you want to see how that's done. Winding Ways will be an option eventually. Welcome in, Lori. Glad you are here. Thank you for joining tonight. All right, so Blazing Star it is, and Blazing Star does have it is a 12-inch finished block. So once I cut it using the AccuQuilt, then all I have to do is do the assembly. Now, I have made a quilt using this block before. With that being said, if you do not follow the instructions for Blazing Star to the letter, like I actually had to go back and re-watch how AccuQuilt assembled this block in order to get mine correct, because it Oh, it was a mess. It was a hot mess. So the couple things that I've learned, if you want to do the Blazing Star pattern, when you do the Blazing Star, you do have to sew it in a specific order to have everything come out properly and to have it come out the correct size. So I will be doing test blocks with this. I will choose some fabrics that are not my Guild fabric. I will choose some fabrics that are not that to test with. So I will end up with another table runner or small quilt that will have this Blazing Star pattern in it. So if you're watching on replay, or if you want to send me an email, that way I remember to look. If you tell me what kind of colors you see this block being done in, that will go into my decision as to what colors I pull in order to put that block together and test it out and make sure I've got myself set where I need to be with it before I start cutting my Guild fabric. Okay, so if you guys have color suggestions, please drop me an email or put a comment. Not in the live chat, please, but put a comment after the video to let me know what your colors would be. What your choice of colors would be. And one lucky person may be going home with a table runner once I get it done. So it will be a sample, but it'll be nice. I promise. I will make it nice. Okay, so let me do this real quick. Let me put myself back into position. So what you guys are seeing up on the board is a Free to Good Home project, and it is going to be a table runner once I sew all the blocks together. So I do have a picture of it already, but I'm going to take another one before I take it down, just in case I did move anything. Okay, so I've got a picture of it. So now I can take it down, and you guys get to see the next project that I am going to be putting together. That is also one of those, I took it because it's Free to Good Home, and, nobody wanted to work on it. So this became my project. So what I have is a whole bunch of half square triangles. And if you notice the fabric, the colored fabric is smaller than the black triangle piece. I don't know if that was intentional or what. Will I be using batiks or solid colors? I don't know. For the Guild, I will probably not be using batiks because the majority of the fabrics that I see represented in the Guild are not typically batiks. So I wasn't going to mix the two. So I don't know. I don't know what I will do with that yet. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the sample either. So all of the batiks in this are strip sets. So somebody took and put together strip sets, and I don't know what I want to do yet. We're going to play with some ideas. Do you ever have orphan blocks that you just want to play with? You have no idea what else to do with it except to play with it? Oh, you know what? I could be creating a pattern, a secondary pattern. But I just did a quilt with that, so I don't know. Let's see. I've got quite a few of these, so you guys get to be the first ones to see this. All right, so that's one option, is I can do the batiks coming here, make pinwheels mixed with flying geese. Yeah, when you start to mix them, the problem that you end up with is that they don't necessarily all jive, if that makes sense. Let's do this and see what I end up with doing this. So I've got a diamond there. And then if I continue to go with that same theme, I could have like multiple diamonds. And I'm going to have to trim all of these, so they are not trimmed to size yet. Not at all. So let's turn this and that one to match this one. So I have a very concise feeling layout. Oh, that's exactly the same fabric. Matched up to each other. And I have no idea what they were doing with these. Like, I have no idea. Welcome in, Nancy. Glad you are here. All right, so I got that pattern. I've got this one. All right, let's see what the pinwheel looks like. Let's just see what a pinwheel will end up looking like in this setting. Everybody saying hi to Nancy. I'm glad you're here, Nancy. I've been looking for your name, making sure you're okay. I guess the pinwheel could work, but I'd have to make sure, like, I think the pinwheel idea might work, but I mean, I know it would. I'll say it that way. I know it would. Welcome in, Tasha. Glad you are here. Glad you're here. So we're doing a little bit of experimenting tonight. We're doing a little bit of experimenting. All right. So that's how the pinwheels would look. Let me move this thread stand out of you guys' way. So I got pinwheels. We got diamonds. We've got, a repeating pattern. Do you guys see any other ideas that just jump out at you? Any ideas? Because one of the other things that I have that was in the same bag as that project was some of these. And I think once I sew these together, I can trim these down to match. And what they are is it's 2 strips of batik in with a wide strip of black. And it doesn't match to go this way. And I don't think it would match to go 2 and then have a third. I'll test it, but I don't think it'll match. Chevron pattern. Okay, yeah, let's do a chevron. Great idea. Let's move. You guys can still see the pinwheels if I move them up here, I think. We'll make sure you guys can see them. Okay, yeah, you'll still be able to see those. All right. So we've got pinwheels out of my reach. Got to put stuff out of the reach occasionally. All right, so let's do the chevrons. And Nancy said yesterday it's pinwheels to also give diamond. Yeah, well, I don't know, maybe. All right, let's see. So we're gonna start here, and there we go. It will. We could do this kind of pattern with it. Oh, that's very stunning. I'm seeing it on camera now. And this really lends itself to showcasing these fabrics too. So that would possibly work. And then I wonder, depending on how this sizes out, if you know what? I wonder. I'm thinking. I'm thinking out loud, guys. This is me thinking out loud. All right. Let's put second chevron up there. Then, let's see. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Saying hi to each other. All right. So if I put that in here, and then that's the exact same fabric. I know it's from the same kit or same collection. Everybody's saying hi. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. And I'm gonna have to cut some of these down. They're fairly not the same size. So do you guys like the just chevron pattern, or do you guys like the chevron with the extra pieces? I'm gonna run into the wall. Let's see. I can move it down and you guys can still see. And I can still reach, which is fantastic. Because I do need to figure out something to do with those pieces. I mean, I guess I could put them in another quilt if I need to. But if I don't have to, that would save me a lot of hassle. Welcome in, Lana. Turn the second chevron so the points to the 3 sew together. Oh, okay. So, you know what I could do is do it this way. And that will create a diamond out of the black. Oh, same fabric. I have a lot of these, guys. I have a lot of these. And I did not know that that's what this was. But, like, these were a cut triangle, so I don't know. Those extra pieces can make a border. Okay. Yeah. That would work, too. That would work, too. So, we've got that as a second option. Oh. There we go. We'll get that out of the way. And we'll get the camera out of the way too. Because this camera isn't doing anything tonight. This camera is not in the playing field tonight. So, what do you guys think? Do you like the... It creates an arrow! Guys, do you see that? I did not know it creates an arrow. Take the second pieces and use as a border. I could. The square parts could be between the chevron and the next row. Chevron points the opposite way. Maybe. But I wonder now. All right. We're going to move these pieces to create... And I don't know how this is going to work, so... I have no idea. You guys are learning right along with me. So, because it creates an arrow out of the black fabric. And let's see, where are we? So, there. So now we have an arrow pointing in, an arrow pointing in, arrow pointing in. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I don't know if this will work or not, but I think I can square everything up to make it work. I think. I'm trying to think. Oh, this could actually be... This could be here if I run out of room, too. So, I think I might go with the arrows, guys. What do you think? What do you think? You like the arrows? The square parts could be between the chevron and the next row. Chevron points the opposite way. Possibly. That would work too. I figured if I typed arrow, you would not have. No, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. It would not have like I don't even see it on this wall, guys. I am too close to this wall. This is why I tell you guys to take pictures of everything, because I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking at the screen, and that's where I saw it first. So, depending on how many of these I've got and what kind of layout, I could do this where there's like 4 arrows pointing to each other, and like right here it would start another arrow problem, or another arrow. I could do that with it, guys. And there was no instructions. It was literally pieces of, and I have more of this. So it's pieces of batiks. They're strip sets put together. And like this was given to me in the bag. And these black triangles were given to me in the bag. They don't match up. Like they're not the same size. And then these pieces were set together already. That's the only thing that was already done. So all of these half square triangles, I've put that together. And I don't know how many of these I have. I don't know anything. So we're going to find out. We will find out. I'm not going to do it on the live, but we'll find that out. So, do you guys like playing with blocks like this? Like, do you ever do this? That arrow look is nice too. It is, isn't it? It's crazy. I had no idea before I got going with it. I should have taken a picture of the whole wall, guys. I should have taken a picture of the whole wall. Oh well. Oh well. You know what? We're going to take a picture of this bottom section at least. That way I've got it. All right. Rita says, I love half square triangles and the strip set. So many combinations you can do with them. Right? Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So we kind of have a plan with this project. So this one's going to take, Lana says I do that, but on a bed. Yeah. So I don't have a bed that doesn't have dog hair on it. And I'd rather not necessarily, bring that much dog hair into the studio to put it on the wall. Because once it's up here, it's staying. Yes, half square triangles do so much. They do. I have it on my video. That's true. Thank you, Katie Crafts. I appreciate that. Ollie says, rolling on the floor, laughing to me. You'll have to watch your video later now to see what you did. No, I got a picture of this. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. This is the layout I'm going to go with. And I am going to go ahead and take these out of the way and move that down. And that's going to stay up there for right now because I like that. I like that idea. So this is the same height as that one. It's just an optical illusion that it's not. All right. So this is the other one that I've got. And I have no idea what the plan was for this. Again, like, all the other projects. The arrow pointing down needs to match the other. Yeah, it will. It will. It does now. Like, this is the same kind of layout as the one down here, and it's the same as those as well, because it's using these points are creating the same illusion both directions. Kind of. It's the best way. She said, okay, you read my mind. Take another picture. Oh, it's not coming down. It's staying up. I'm not taking it down. All right. So these are all put together the way that they are. There is some selvage in here, guys. So I know that they were cutting this out using like an AccuQuilt because it didn't, I can just tell. I can tell it was cut out with using an AccuQuilt. So I'm gonna have a lot of these pieces with no idea what they were intending to do with them because I don't know, like, if they knew what they were going to do with them, if that makes sense. So if I want to turn them opposite directions, that's kind of the only direction I can go with it, I think, maybe. Because they're all cut the same way. Tammy, those pieces look like what you would do for a start. Yeah, they do, don't they? And that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because I could measure these sides once I get them all put together. I could measure and see what kind of size star I could make with it. Something like that. Let's see. You know what? Let's keep the same number at the same time. All right. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. Take these off for right now. Make it manageable. They can be a lone star. Yeah, that's probably what they were gonna do with it. Okay, I guess I will have to take this down. All right, bear with me. We're going for another picture. All right, we have a picture of this. So this can now come down. Now that I know what the layout needs to be for it. All right. Let's see, those pieces. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They're definitely looking like a star to me. And I just don't know how big of a star they wanted this to be. Or how big of a star that they were cutting for. And I just don't know. I'll rearrange them as I get ready to look like I am arrow-minded tonight. Yes. I am kind of arrow-minded, aren't I? It's crazy. It's crazy. I had no idea what I was getting when I got this. Alright, so this is kind of like a hunter's star at this point. I mean, it's a lone star, but it's kind of like a hunter star. A really colorful Q*bert video game quilt. Go figure that would come from you, Ollie. That top right one will fill in center star. Yeah, these will. I'll rearrange them. Like, I'll figure out the color arrangement. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So they are going to go. This wasn't that bad. This wasn't that bad at all. I thought this one was going to be a bigger project than it is. But this is not bad. Not bad at all. And these are not batiks, guys. They're just, they came out really stunning, though. All right. Let me set this on the wall flat so it stays. Okay. There we go. All right, so we now have a lone star as well. So I'll rearrange those for color and such. Make a star in the middle with arrows going around the star. Oh, yes, with yes, that would be fantastic. I should do that. I should look at that. That would have made a nice fall center for a table. Yes. Well, it's actually, they're very bright oranges and blues and greens. And it kind of makes me think of, what is it? Makes me think of watercolor. The fabric colors in here make me think of watercolor. So, yeah. So, we have a table runner. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Lana. She's like, take a pic. Take a pic. I will have to rearrange it because I definitely don't want all the colors like touching each other. Like, I don't want the same color touching each other multiple times. And I'm also going to have to figure out the background. Because there was no background fabric. Made me think of a cornucopia. Yes, very much. It's, especially on the camera, those blues don't pop as much as they do here. They're more aqua. NASCAR and checkered flag, says Rita. You're so funny. So, The last one that I did like this was a Quiltworks kit, and it was it's Prismatic Star. Yeah, there is a lot of orange on the right side. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rearrange it, but at least I know what it comes out to look like. So each leg of the star has 4 blocks. So there's 4 diamonds per leg. So 1, 2, 3. So there's 24 blocks in there. So I will have to rearrange it. Look southwest. Yes, Pam. Very much so. Like, I'm getting that vibe. I'm getting the turquoisey vibe from it. Yellow will go with all of those fabrics. There's a little bit of yellow in some of it, but it probably would go really well with yellow. I don't have a lot of yellow, though. I will say that. Tasha says, I love the start, right? I didn't know what it was going to be. Tammy, you have purple to use for background, dark to medium purple. Nope, I actually don't. I don't actually have that much purple. I do have some blue. So if there's no blue on the outside edge, I could do blue. Why do blocks on right side look like squares instead of parallelograms? It's just the camera angle. It is just the camera angle. They are all the same. Like, if I stacked them all up, they would all be the identical same piece. So here's what I'm going to end up doing. None of the triangles that are going to go in here are going to be 45 degrees. Yeah, Pam says probably camera angle. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So I'm going to have to look and see what kind of squares I'm going to need to cut to get the right angles to put all of this together. Teal, no, I don't have any teal. I'm gonna have to dig through everything that I've got, guys. I have no idea what will work. Out of my stash, I have no idea what would work. But I will find something. There's purple at the store, says it's Kennedy. You're funny. You're really funny. Okay, so here's the last thing. Okay, somebody threw out a random color. Just a random color that you particularly like. Starting now. No, I don't have any turquoise for this. Black would make all those colors pop. There is already black in it. So if I border it with something and then do black, yeah, it would definitely pop. It would definitely pop that way. I don't know what I've got, though. We're going to have to see. Brown or sandy color? Maybe. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that doing. I might have something that would work for that. I might have a gold. The Lone Star is my nemesis. I won't say never, but unless I have to, I will not make another one. Okay, so we got black, blue, green, brown, pink, no white. Oh, come on, Rita. Yellow. It's Kennedy. You're funny. She says yellow. All right. So black, blue, green, burgundy. Okay. So Judy's first one was with black. Let's see what I got. Let's see. I'm pulling fat quarters, guys. Oh, that would be pretty. Okay. All right. So this is a black that I have, and it's in a fat quarter. I have several of them, so it's not just the one fat quarter. So this is my black. Tell me a color that you guys want to see go with this. Starting. I'm putting a marker in the. This is for a different project. Welcome in, Andrea. Glad you're here. All right. So starting after the word now, any colors that you say. This is not going to be background for that. This is for something totally different. Hi, Andy. Glad you're here. She says hi, all. Yeah, this isn't going on that. This is a totally different project. Totally different project. You guys are getting to choose my colors that I'm going to use tomorrow for something else. Okay, silver is the first one that came through. All right, so let's see what I got in a silvery color that will go with this. And it's a flat color. Hang on. I have a solid in silver. All right, I do not have a silver that will go with this. All right, next one is gold. Okay, let's see what I have in gold, if I have anything in gold. Kind of. Let's see. Now, I do have a solid in gold that would actually, that's kind of like tan next to it. Okay, that would work. Maybe. All right. So here's option one. This black and white with this yellowish gold. I think I have enough of it. The next color option is pink. Okay. Let's see what I got. I do have a lot of pink. Pink should be easy. We're just going to say that. Pink should be easy. Okay. So with this black, this pink is like a leafy pattern to go with this. To go with this black. Let's see. And the forest green and red, I don't have both of those in the same color. Red is the next option. Let me find a red real quick. There's so much orange. I thought red would look... Oh, this isn't going for this. This is a totally different project. No to the pink, says Rita. So no pink, or sorry, no pink with this, correct? No pink. Y'all tell me. So we've got the gold and black. Oh, too pale. Okay, gotcha. So no pink. All right, so not this pink. All right, so red was the next option. I do have red. Let's see. Let's see. Hang on. That'll work, I think. Yeah. Now this has some green in it. So this is a red. It's kind of like a burnt red. It's not like a flat red. Put those two together. What do you guys think? On my screen I see a green to the right of you that will work. I would not be surprised. Well, I've got the Mardi Gras sign up. Let's see. Thought my greens are pretty well hidden. They're way back there. They're way back there. Let's see. Needs a darker pink. Okay. The pink and black cancel, yeah. Not to change the subject, but that is not a Lone Star. Lone Stars have 8 points and 90-degree angles. This is the Star of David with 6 points. Oh, perfect. Go back to the yellow. Okay. No on the red. Okay, so we're with the gold. All right. Any other color suggestions? Let me see. In the list, we had green, I know. Blue. I'm not sure if blue will work well with it. Oh, I see lavender in there as well. Let me see what I got. We're going to give you guys 2 more options. Because I have a few. All right, so green. All right, there is enough of this green that it would go. That would probably be a cute pairing too. Let's see. I need Dr. Pepper. I might have one. I'll have to keep trying. All right, let me see. Let me see if I've got a blue. I'll check for another red. Let's see. And you guys have no idea what I'm making. I know. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see. Blues, blues, blues. What do I have with a good print that I think will look good with it? Just out of guessing. Nope, not that one. I have to have a full fat quarter of whatever I pull. So whatever I pull has to have a full fat quarter. Okay. I do have this. It's a darker blue. Tilted into light, the green and black look nice. Yeah, they do. All right, and then here's a navy blue. It's a really dark blue. But I think it will go well without overpowering the black. Because I do want the black to show up. So it is a blue, but it's not a powerful blue. Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. No to that green shade. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. All right. So a bolder color will work. So what I'm doing is tomorrow I am going to be making thread catchers. And they're going to be part of the giveaways coming up in April. Unless I give them away sooner. So I have I have at least 3 fat quarters of this black. So we're going to see how we're going to do. Everybody's saying it's too dark. Okay. I will see if I can find a different blue. We'll see if I can find a different blue. But I'm going to be making thread catchers. And so there will be giveaways. So this is going to be one of the fabrics that's going to be included. It kind of is a dark teal. And so it'll either have a yellow interior or green interior, or if I can find a good blue or a good red, I will take those with me. And so we're going to see how many thread catchers I can put together tomorrow, guys. We're going to see, try that blue with gold. I don't have enough gold fabric. I only have 1 fat quarter. And I know it's not going to take the full fat quarter, but there's not going to be enough of the fat quarter left to make 2 out of each fat quarter. So I only get to do 1. I don't get to do 2. Love my thread catcher, says Katie Crafts. Yes, absolutely. And I like these. I've seen people with them. I've got one similar. But these are 3-sided ones, which I have not made before. So I'm going to take it as an opportunity to go experiment and play. I need a little bit of playtime. I have been working really, really hard getting things done. I still have to get on my long arm tonight, and I've got like 3 hours, and I'm not going to probably get the quilt quilted in that time. So we're going to see if I have enough time to get the rest of the quilt that's on my frame quilted tonight. And if not, I may just be taking it to show without it being fully quilted. But I need some playtime. I need some fun time. So if you're part of a guild or you're part of a group that does any kind of swap or something like that, things like this, things like that, the free to good home stuff that they are, I don't have one to show, Nancy. Nope, not yet. But it is, if you guys were there, or were here the other week or so when I was making that bag, it's kind of along those lines. It's you sew all around the outside, you turn it right side out, and then you quilt it, and then you sew up the sides and pin everything back. So it's kind of like that. But I don't have all the information. So that's what I get to learn tomorrow. I get to learn it tomorrow. So we're just going to see how many I can make and see what I can do with that. Lana says there's nothing like that around me. A lot of people don't walk home with these. Like, I'm usually the one picking them up and bringing them home. I do have another very special project I am picking up tomorrow. I will be doing a pattern that is free. So you guys will have information about the pattern Our guild meeting was canceled tonight due to snow. Oh no. That's rough, Pam. Crafty Witch says, sounds fun. Yes. Guild meetings are fun. And even if you don't get, even if you don't get along with everybody or whatever, getting together and sewing as a group is always very therapeutic. That's why I offer the Zoom retreats, and I offer them for free. So you guys can join in, come hang out, spend some time for free, sewing and getting things done, and, spending time with like-minded people, because we are all crafters in one way, shape, form, or fashion. So if you guys have not already, please, in the chat box, you guys have the link to click for the retreat. So you can go sign up. If you've already signed up, you don't need to sign up. Next retreat is February 22nd and 23rd. After that, it is probably going to be April. Yes, Lana, if you haven't already signed up, go to the top and click the pinned message where it says register for the retreat, and go to, oh yes, Pam, she says she's already started searching for a guild for after her move to Tacoma, Washington. Yes. And no quilt police. Yes, there's no quilt police in my room, period. You are not welcome to be judgy. You are not welcome. And if somebody says that they got judged, and you let me know that you got judged or something for something you said or did that's quilty related, and it was in my retreat, I will come down on the hammer. Okay. I do not want any judging. Even if this piece is not your taste and you guys tell me, well, you really need to change this and you need to move this and you need to move that, and I don't do it, and you come after me for not doing it, I will come back after you. Okay. There's no room for judgingness or any of that in this space. I don't feel like it's necessary. Go police somewhere else. Yes. Our streets need some new officers. Go train and go pass their physical fitness tests, and be more than happy to protect the rest of the general public. But do not be trying to quilt police us, because I'm not having it. So yeah, any of this that I have not done by the retreat, you guys will get to see me work on during the retreat. No room for negativity. Exactly, Judy. Exactly. So I will also be pulling fabrics for Blazing Star. So the quilt block that you guys chose at the beginning of the live, we're going to be doing that. Okay. Over the next month or so, we're going to be doing those so that they're all done and I don't have to rush in September. Yes, Pam, you do need the fun. Absolutely. Andy, you're right. She says creativity is in the eye of the creator. Absolutely. It really is. And it is, our craft projects are a way. So, if you don't like my craft project, that's okay. I've got 15 others. If we weren't working on this tonight, the last thing in this box is a Christmas table runner. Okay. So if it wasn't this, and if it wasn't this, and it wasn't all of these, then we were going to be working on Christmas. And guys, it's February. I don't really want to work on Christmas in February, but it's got to be done. So, for the Zoom retreat, need brain cells? I'm in trouble. Oh, no. You can come and go as you have brain cell activity. If your brain cells die for a little bit, then you can leave. And then when you get brain cells back, you can come back. That's perfectly okay. It is a weekend-long retreat. Weekend-long. I had someone, I'm going to share a little positive with you guys. I had someone that doesn't know me super well. He says, yes, a Christmas table runner in July. Come on. Oh, no, it's February. So I had someone that I don't know that well. Like, I know them, but not like super well. They're not close circle kind of people. or not yet. Just a fairly loose, interpretation of a friend. They're more of an acquaintance. But they know that I quilt, and yay, Joyce signed up last week. Perfect. So they know that I quilt, and I've shown them a couple of the things that I've done, like just pictures. They haven't seen any of it in person. I haven't like wowed them with, here's you a quilt kind of thing. Like it's not been any of that. It's just, that kind of loose, friendship. Welcome in, Sandy. She says, hi, all. Welcome. Glad you're here. But I was talking to yet more acquaintances that are definitely acquaintances. I was just meeting these people, but they're long-term friends of my acquaintance. And the acquaintance turned around and said, because I said, yes, I'm a quilter. And my acquaintance said, she does really, really good stuff. And I'm just like, even though you really haven't seen all my stuff, and you haven't seen all the good or bad stuff that I've done, it was really, really positive to hear that come out. There isn't a specific time set yet, Lana. It's probably going to be open like super early Saturday morning. I will send that out with the email on Friday. When I send out the email Friday, that's when I will send out what time Saturday morning everything starts. It's going to be Saturday morning. I just don't know exactly how early yet. Part of it will be determined by how I'm feeling Friday too. Katie says, I have a stack of simple blocks ready for a block swap. I'm going to make another set of blocks, but it's good to have a backup. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And Andy says she does Halloween stuff all year long. Yes, you do. You do. And I love it. Okay, guys, if you do not know, I love Halloween. I love Halloween. Every Tuesday night in October last year, I dressed up for Halloween. Even though it wasn't Halloween day every day, I dressed up for Halloween. And I have 2 now, not just one. I now have 2 Halloween projects for this year. One is embroidery and one is not. So you guys get to see a lot of that. Alana says, I have snow and ice. That's close enough to Christmas, right? Right. That's fine, Rita. I will have a lot of the time difference stuff in the email. You're not gonna have to do a lot of figuring. I will have the U.S. time zones put in there. So Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific. So if you know your time zone based off of the U.S. time zones, it will be in the email. I won't leave you guys out. Don't worry. I won't leave you out. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this weekend. Friday, we are doing temperature rings. If you guys have not seen, I've already put the live up. So 5:30 Mountain Time on Friday, we are doing temperature rings. So we're going to be working on that. You're fine, Rita. She's like, I just need to know what time zone I can figure out Arizona. Yeah, it'll be in there. It'll be in there. I don't know Arizona time zone, but I know you can figure it based off of Pacific or Mountain. So we got you. We got you. But I love Halloween, guys. I love Halloween. What was the other one that I was going to say? Oh. So the project that I am picking up, I am doing a sample for someone. You guys will get to see me sew it. I will sew it on live. But you guys will get to see that, and you'll get to see it come together. And the spoiler is I get a second copy of it. So that is going to be the center of the October giveaway quilts. So you guys will get to see, the center of October's giveaway quilt. Okay. So that is in the works. I pick it up tomorrow. I'm so excited. Andy, we are worst critics, says Lana. Yes, we always are. All right. Well, I'm not going to keep you guys late tonight. If you have come in late into the live, there is a lot that we discussed at the beginning of the live. So you might want to go back and rewatch. If you have comments about the colors that you want me to do the blazing star in, please leave that in the comments, not in the live, but leave it in the comments and tell me that it's about the blazing star, that you want to put your color recommendations for blazing star into the comments. I'm going to do a table runner with my block pieces, and we will have some giveaway with the blazing star sample blocks. So that will be a giveaway that will be coming up. Yes, Lana, that is perfectly fine. So you guys will see me Thursday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and then you guys will see me available again Friday, 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Then we'll go live early morning. Welcome in, Cynthia. You're catching the very tail end. You'll need to watch replay. I do apologize. There's a lot you'll have missed. You're not late, but you'll just have to watch it replay. Glad to see you here though. So put your comments in about what you would see Blazing Star done in if it was a gift to you. Put that in the comments and or send me an email. Either one is acceptable. And Saturday morning we go live with our retreat, so you can sign up today. If you've already signed up, that's fine. You don't have to sign up again. If you didn't sign up already, then you can also sign up again Thursday during Thursday's live. Friday, I will extend it so you guys can sign up during the Friday night live as well. And then the email will go out after the live Friday night, and I will tell you guys what time Saturday morning everything starts, or what time I open it up. And it will run until 1 hour before the live on Sunday evening. So you guys will have all day Saturday, all night Saturday night into Sunday, like a sleepover, and then all day Sunday until the live Sunday night. So I will see you guys 2 days from now. I will see you guys Thursday night. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for